Hey, what's up, guys? This is Wes, player of Regdar and director.
This is Boomer, a postmodern Diogenes the Cynic.
And there I am, sitting next to actually one of my best friends, Steve Svek.
One of the best guys in the world, Steve Svek. Let's not fuck around. Now, I don't know Steve as well as you do, but that's not to say I don't love the man.
Can I tell you a quick little story about how Steve and I met?
I think you should.
Steve and I met my first year here, and we were in a show together. It was a very large show. We were both minimal parts. We were never on stage together, but we started talking. It was Henry IV, actually, by Shakespeare.
Oh, that was a really good show.
Oh, yeah, please. And one day, we saw each other in the caf, and he was like, "Hey, Wes, we're going to watch Dick Tracy upstairs. Do you want to join us?" It's like,
and that was in no way awkward or weird.
No, I was like, okay, creepy. I said no, but then after that, like, we were inseparable.
Aww.
So, yeah, there it is.
The more you know.
People, when they see us walking down the street, usually think they're drunk and seeing double. But we do look a lot alike.
I remember when I first met both of you, I had a really hard time telling you apart. Which, you know, is not a totally bizarre response to that. The most bizarre response to the two of you, I think, would be from Love Motion Story, where she just is desperate to see the two of you make out.
Oh, Love Motion Story.
No, I'm not saying that's a weird response. I'm just saying that's not the response I immediately expected.
His collar here is really kind of pissing me off. Because it's inside the suit jacket blazer thing.
Oh, and it should be outside of it?
It should. Well, when we flip back to him, you'll see. See, it's not like, it's really uncomfortable looking. Or am I just crazy?
You've got problems.
I do.
That's what's wrong there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is D&Debate #1.
This is D&Debate #1.
The second one we actually filmed. You're behind the camera this time, and you can tell because we can see the lights in the poster there.
Because I'm the worst damn camera guy of all time. It's really fun for me because I know kind of what I want. From the very beginning, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write this thing, and like I kind of know who I want to play these parts, and then we finally get to the point where I'm behind the camera, and it all goes to shit, and it just completely falls. I'm like, I don't know, I've never seen a movie before. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know how people are supposed to look in. How much headspace should a person have? Like above their head, below their? I know nothing.
Quick shout out. That was Laura Risthouse, the Knicker Fairies panties. My roommate, actually, one of my housemates.
And a fine human being.
A fine human being at that. Lent us her panties. I don't think she's ever seen this because those are in both of our mouths before the end of it.
And she's a trooper.
She really is.
Because she has, like, no interest in Dungeons & Dragons. She has no interest, really, in our filmmaking.
But she has had, actually, funny story. She has had a lot of film experience. She used to be, like, extras. She was actually an extra in Let's Go to Prison, the Will Arnett movie.
Yeah, yes?
So, yeah, she was an extra in that in the courtroom scene.
You are effing kidding me.
No kidding. But anyway, so this is back to the D&Debate.
It's a small world after all. Yeah, back to the D&Debate. Look at you acting there. You're just flinging acting all over the place, aren't you?
How did the D&Debates come about? Like, I don't know if I suggested it. I saw, like, even Stevens, and I was like, Boomer, we should do this. And then you were all excited about it.
Yeah.
And then after I suggested it, I was like, wait, maybe this won't be such a good idea. And then you're like, let's do it. And you twisted my arm.
I did.
Like, fine.
I gave you an Indian burn. But that's really my negotiating technique. It's like, hey, Wes, let's do it. And he's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, no, eat it.
Oh, okay, fine.
I actually got, there was one, I love that look between the two of you. That's my favorite moment in this. I received one complaint, and it was actually from my very, very good friend Travis, who is my landlord and is my roommate. Just a great guy. Yeah, we all love Travis. And he watched this D&Debate #1. He's like, this was really good. Like, this is, and I think a lot of people like it because it's such a departure from our other stuff. You know, you don't have a table. There's two people in front of the camera. You're like, oh wow, God.
There's 3 camera angles.
Yeah,
multiple.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy. But he's like, you do lose points because you just ripped off Even Steven. I was like, no, but that was the point. He's like, oh really? I'm like, yeah, no, I did that on purpose. The part where they yell at the beginning, he's like, oh, so it's an homage to Even Steven. I'm like, that is correct.
It's a shout out.
Exactly. I am aware of that. Like, and he almost, like, he was about to cue up Even Steven so he could show me, like, here's what you did. And, like, I don't know if you did that on accident, probably. And I'm like, no, Travis.
Travis, any of the mistakes you think we made were done on purpose.
I've always accepted that I've never had an original idea. Look at you with them panties.
Yep, but after we filmed the first D&Debate we ever filmed, which was
number two with lovely little Darlene Hun and
the
even
big old
sexier
Samuel Lee Berry.
Samuel L. Berry.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sold. We're doing so many of these.
Yeah, and this one, we filmed this one, and now number two, I probably shouldn't admit this, but I'm the one who submitted it to FARC. I love FARC. I've been a member of the FARC community, FARC.com, since 1999. Maybe not a member, but I've been a lurker, and I actually got an account not too long ago. And yeah, I submitted the early PSAs, and we got all these really kind of mixed responses, but I finally felt that number two with Darlene
D&Debate number two.
D&Debate number two was both she was good looking enough and Sam was funny enough and the camera moves were solid enough to maybe somebody who's not me will enjoy this. And I'm very proud of it.
Y'all, thank you for listening, and this has been Wesley Whitaker.
This has been Clinton Boomer.
And goodbye?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.